Okay, so we are doing the walkthrough for 4318 Mongite Road in Northport. I've already gone inside and taken a quick look at the property, but we're gonna record this to just document the condition of the home. So, starting from the very front on the mailbox, the pavers are around. This needs some new labels on the mailbox, but the house itself is labeled too, so that's fine. Corner sidewalk. Grass looks like it's been hasn't been cut lately. We've been in a little bit of a drought situation, so it's not terribly overgrown, but the weeds are starting to get a little bit out of hand. That'd be something you'd want to probably get a lawn person here. There is trash that is scheduled for bulk pickup by Northport. So front outside is in good, clean condition. Okay, so exterior, freshly painted. Some things that we had seen originally, the little dent on the garage door, but overall the condition doesn't look terrible. We just had someone come out to give us a quote for the garage repair to get the sensor installed and the motor and everything connected, so I'll send that quote over. Again, we're just looking at the outside exterior for now. No cracks or damage on the windows. No major cracking on the exterior texturing of the wall. There is texture, but there's not like anything really like thick or damaging, so that's good. The condition in this porch area, all of this looks very fresh. The soffits look very fresh and clean as well. And these are not painted over, so that's also good. It allows the roof to vent properly. We'll do just a walk around the side. Siding on the outside is clean. There is this little crack on the glass. Not terrible. They do have a tape over it. That could be something where you replace the panel, or eventually in the future if you wanted to replace the whole window. These windows don't have screens, so it's not like it'd be recommended to have the windows open, so somebody wouldn't have to be adjusting that window or anything. This is the meter, the Comcast, like for cable. Okay, the back of the property. So while the shed is, it's still here, it's empty, and the little front is not, like the little ramp to it is not, like perfectly set up. We knew this coming in. This looks like where they were storing the wood planks that they would use to put around the windows, like if a hurricane was coming. It would probably be recommended either to just get new ones and store them properly, so that way if a hurricane came, the supplies would be there to anchor them to the wall, or we can look at costs of getting proper hurricane shutters for the property if you needed to. But it's empty for the most part in there. These things can stay. There's no HOA in this property, so no one's going to tell you that you have to remove or change that. This little fire pit is here, which is fine. We can get you proper quotes now for the fence if you want. So the back of the home. Again, here everything is pretty clean. So this paint is still here. This is probably just with some mineral spirits and a power wash can get cleaned up. If you're looking to have a handyman come in and do a couple of the small repairs, I'd probably just ask if they can come and try to clean this up too. It's also not the end of the world. With an oversized indoor-outdoor rug, you would cover this and it would be just as fine. Okay, so you got the AC here. The garbage cans. I just have to confirm when the days that it's picked up here. And okay, good. they're empty for the most part, but when I confirm what days they are, then I'll just pull them out so that way they can get emptied 100%. Okay, so now we're gonna go up to the inside. So this is a keypad. It's a Schlang keypad. I will take a look at if I can find the model number and just reset this to a code. It's probably better to just get something and replace it completely though, because they did not leave a key for that. It was just a padlock. They just utilized the code itself. So for safety purpose, probably just better to get new ones installed. And that way, if you want to control it remotely, you can get one that, you know, even from far away, you'd be able to open, close if you had to, if, God forbid, the renter locked themselves out. So, front entrance, I had mentioned that they had left the dresser, but everything here is empty and clean. This just has the one light bulb. The dining room space. They didn't have all of these bulbs turned on before, but they're all on and working now. The this lanai door has a screen on this side. This side is open. It does open and close properly, and it locks. We're gonna just come into the garage here now that we're over here. So this is the washer and dryer. There was a lot of stuff in here before. It was a little bit harder to see it, but washer and dryer are here, and on and empty, clean. These are the tubes. I'm gonna just, I have to bring a bucket in case if there is any water in the line, but I can change that out. Or we don't have to, it depending on the insurance, but they left the supplies to be able to do that if you needed. You've got a sink here, which is nice. There are some bugs, but that's because it's love bug season. It's not like it's like a very seasonal thing. So the garage door, she did mention that this is an original motor from Sears, so it's really old. She said that the springs are not something that they typically have in this area because of the heat. So she's gonna provide recommendation on what she offers to replace like the motor and the springs and these rollers on the side. And she's gonna also offer a quote to do an entire new door package, as it might not be that much more because it's not a very big garage door, but I'll send you those quotes and you can decide on it when they come in. But we knew that the garage door wasn't functioning at the time. If she does do the install, she will use the wiring and to be able to make the button to be able to open and close the garage from here. It'll also come with the fobs to put in the car and open and close the garage from the car. The electric panel. This is good. This was one of the things that was new. There is this little bit of paint right here that is kind of like chipped off. It's not major, but maybe they meant to put a paper or something like up here and it just pulled this off, but I don't want to mess with it. But it's not terrible. There is the attic up there that Todd went up and inspected. He said it was fine. He said that there was newer insulation up there, which is great. That helps keep the property cooler. So there was a little shelf here that they had some knickknacks on. They took that off. But with a little cleaning, that can get wiped down and we can patch the holes, or you can patch the holes. Again, there's like a little to-do list for a handyman, but not anything that would be really expensive. Counters look clean. Oven is on. The inspector confirmed that all the burners were working. The microwave is very clean. Oh, okay, so this is one of the fobs, but since the motor is not attached, it's not usable. Fridge. And the plate for the microwave. Oh no, this is a Christmas plate that they just left there. And some water. Freezer is on, light is working. So you got this closet here with the AC. They left some filters, and the filters, we would open this up and switch the filters out. This door during the original showing was a little bit rough to open up and close, and it still is. So again, a little bit of oil and a handyman would be able to open and close it. I can do it, just not with one hand holding the camera. Okay, so guest bedroom 1. Everything is empty. This is new. I mean, they had furniture blocking it, but it has the nail hole here. It just needs the flat cover over it. This is like for cable phone wires, but it probably had a flat cover, and it's just not there right now. That's, I think, maybe less than $2. I'm gonna check the closets. So the closet, this is actually a pretty nice wire rack. It's the kind that you'd be able to hook and you can still slide your clothes all the way through versus it having a divider. So that's pretty nice. Those are definitely builder grade. You can't even really buy those at like Home Depot or Lowe's. So we'll check and see if the other closets had it. It's a little bit hard to see the closets before because there was just so much stuff inside. This is the linen closet, bedroom number 2. So yeah, this is the cover that was missing from the other room. But the floor looks like it's in great condition. I don't see any major scratches now that all the furniture has been removed. Same thing here in this closet with that nice clothes hanger bar. They did the laminate floor all the way in. The trim molding all the way around, even in the closets. This is the master bedroom, the primary bedroom, with some window blinds in here that can go up and down. You'll definitely get a lot of really nice light in this room. Same thing here with that closet bar. Very clean. And then this is the master bath, counter. This is completely empty. Just checking what's underneath. But there's a bar there, or like a caps off. The toilet is secure on the floor. And the shower, I tested all the water. The shower runs. I'm gonna just turn it on for you. Pretty good pressure, and that nice like over the head, kind of like rain shower. Your window here, and this is got the frosting on it, so it allows for privacy. Lights, the mirror, chrome finishes. Okay, and then second bathroom. So shower looks good, looks clean. There's no major scratches, no dents in it. Toilet seat, also secure. And the same sink, mirror, and light setup here. Also empty. There's a fire alarm in there, so let's take a look. Fire alarms would typically get installed inside and outside of every bedroom. So you've got 1, 2, you've got one here, and then you've got the one in the hallway, so that's fine. There isn't one over here, so may need to have one installed. They have some like battery operated ones that you'd be able to mount onto the ceiling. That just depends though if there was like a fire, like if there was a fire inspection done, but also the one in the middle of the house. This is not a very big house, so that central one is probably also fine. But yeah, everything looks pretty good. I think just the garage door, which we knew coming in, we'll have to understand what that pricing looks like. And then the additionals, if you want to do the fence in the yard, if you want to provide new window drapes or curtains or something like that, or allow that to be something that the renters decide to do or install. I would just be cautious because this is gonna get into the metal, so it can be, if they're not careful or doing it properly, you know, they can make more of a mess of it. But windows, that's something that you can upgrade at a later time. Hurricane shutters, hurricane protection, that is going to be something, you know, whether it's just getting newer wood planks before there's a need for them, because then they get really pricey, and just storing them properly, or if you wanted to invest in getting actual hurricane shutters over the windows or impact windows and doors, there's options there. I'm not exactly sure how it is that you invest in the properties once they're yours, once they're rentals. Like I'm not too sure what you do there, but I'm definitely happy to provide resources to help you get costs for whatever it is that you plan to do. And there is interest already for people wanting to rent, but we can make it a public listing once you're officially closed on it. So yeah, if there's anything else that you want me to record, come back and shoot, just let me know. I don't live far, so it's no problem to come back in. And you know, or if I have to let somebody in to do some work on here. Oh, that's nice, they left some supplies for you. This is a disposal. You got the sink here, cabinets, thumb tags. Yeah, so she left me the key for the garage. I'm gonna make a copy of that so that you have two. It's the key to the back door of the garage, and the the front door, the combo, the keypad. If you want that to be changed, let me know. I can help you getting that updated, just so that way you know that nobody else has access to the inside of the house. What is this? Oh, this is just an Amazon bag. These are the metal hoses for the washer dryer. We'll just do that here.